Hello, hello, hello. Today I want us to ask ourselves, what are we wearing? Are we dressed for success? Are we wearing the finest clothes made by famous designers, which are really cheap rags in the eyes of God, if we are not dressed in his armor and clothed in his humility? When Paul tells us in Ephesians 6 to put on the whole armor of God, he reminds us that we are in a spiritual battle, not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual forces. The armor, truth, righteousness, peace, faith, salvation, the word, and prayer, equips us to stand firm. But here's the thing. Armor is not for showing off. It's for our protection. That's where humility comes in. If we wear the armor with pride, thinking our strength or knowledge makes us invincible, we've already left ourselves exposed. But when we humble ourselves under God's mighty hand, we recognize that he is our defender and the armor works because of his power, not ours. Humility keeps us dependent on God, quick to forgive, slow to boast, and ready to serve. So wearing the armor of God and walking in humility go hand in hand. One gives us strength to stand, the other gives us the posture to stand in God's grace. Together, they make us both protected and usable for his glory. I want to leave these questions with us this week. 1. Are we wearing God's armor daily? Truth, righteousness, peace, faith, salvation, the word, and prayer? 2. Are we relying on our own abilities, or are we humbling ourselves under God's power to do his will for our lives and the lives of those we encounter? 3. How can humility change the way we approach our spiritual battles? Remember, the armor of God equips us for spiritual battle, but humility keeps us rightly positioned before God. Without humility, we can misuse the armor, trusting in our own strength instead of God's. With humility, we fully depend on him, and his strength becomes our covering. So I'll ask again, what are we wearing? Thank you for your time today. May God continue to bless your life.